Kick streamers have gotten to be some of the most deplorable, irredeemable pieces of human garbage that you could ever lay your eyes on. So right now, the drama that's been buzzing the most on Twitter, as always, is somebody being accused of being a pedophile. But in this case, it's not just allegations. It's not just people making up rumors. It's something that you can go and witness yourself if you really try to search hard enough. So who's on the chopping block today? What streamers do we have to be aware of now? The people in question are going to be Zherka and Heelmike in this scenario. And that shouldn't come as a surprise to a lot of you, considering the type of jokes and behavior that people like Zherka and Heelmike have displayed in the past.
Hey, oh my God. Here, put your number here, because I'm a little lit. What the fuck? Perfect. I said, go do it on camera.
Hey guys, you're watching Disney Channel. My name is John Zherka, prolific, notorious pedophile out here.
You can find a litany of jokes from Zherka about him basically saying that he would in fact sleep with an underage individual had the opportunity presented itself. Well, as it turns out, in this case, that might just be what could have happened. I can't say that they actually slept with this individual, but they were definitely caught on camera, on stream, live, behaving in a very inappropriate manner towards somebody that looks incredibly underage and also seems to have presented a fake ID. And this isn't something that's just alleged anymore. This is something that these guys have more than just confirmed at this point. But before we get into that, I really want to talk about some of the clips that have been circulating. So Zherka and Heelmike have been on live recently talking to a bunch of women, as they typically do, because that's really what their content is all about. It revolves around talking to a lot of women, going out, partying, doing a lot of frat boy type things. Well, while they were on stream yesterday, they were with a bunch of girls. I'll throw up a picture and try to censor most of it. As these girls kept showing up on stream, a lot of the audience kept noticing that, hey, a lot of these girls look really, really young. And that actually turned out to be the case, as one of these girls turned out to be a 16-year-old kid. People were trying to find this girl's pages, these girls' social medias, and apparently these people discovered that this one girl had lied about her ID. But when they presented their ID, Zherka was all excited to find out that this person was in fact of age when they really weren't. They didn't even bother to double check at the time that the ID could have in fact been fake.
Do you have lighter?
Chat, can you see it?
Wait, these bitches are actually legal?
Yeah.
Bro, we've been trying to tell you guys.
Ew.
Like, do you need to see again? Do you want another double take? Don't slip up. Don't slip up.
Fuck?
Don't slip. That's the whole idea. Give me that.
Oh, Josiah is fucked up. Josiah is fucked up.
That bitch was born in 19...
If anything, these absolute creeps, these absolute disgusting weirdos, if anything, they decided to be all excited about the fact that these girls looked so young, despite being quote-unquote legal, even though, again, they actually weren't. I'll try to show you guys some clips, but I'm gonna try my best to censor them, as it would be incredibly irresponsible and wrong for me to show you this person's face.
Oh, we're on stream. Oh, she fixed my dick.
At some point during the stream, it was actually brought to their attention that they potentially had a fake ID, and somebody came up with a brilliant strategy to ask this person their birthday, and then ask for their birthday again at a later point to clear up any discrepancies.
I said,
What?
when? She said, December 1st. Go ask her birthday later and see if it's the same birthday.
This is not, you're trolling me.
I'm not trolling you. I said that. I don't have that.
Okay, dude.
I'm not doing this for content. John.
No, because I'm used to Canada. In Canada, you can go to 17, 16. I've never done it, but you can do it. Like, no.
This is America, buddy.
This is not happening.
Out of Heelmike and Zherka, I'm pretty sure that Zherka seemed to be the only one that was sort of conflicted at this fact, but instead of acknowledging the fact that this was incredibly wrong, he tried justifying it by saying that this was a possibility that happened in places like Canada. But kudos to this guy over here for basically saying that, yeah, no, this is inexcusable, and this is the United States of a fucking America, where we in fact do not go for anybody younger than the age of 18. That's incredibly responsible on this guy's end, but I still still find it incredibly disturbing and also hilarious at the same time to see Zherka trying to work every single possible brain cell to make this seem more appropriate than it is, which it isn't. Heelmike, on the other hand, is probably the worst offender when it came to this entire situation. He outright didn't give a fuck. Instead of actually acknowledging the fact that this may be a very real problem, he started insulting his audience for calling out the fact that this may have been, in fact, a girl with a fake ID. This is what he had to say.
God, they on my stream. I don't give a fuck. Fake ID? Good. Good. I didn't even know they made those. Even who gives a fuck, you fucking retard losers? Kill yourself. You fucking losers always bitch.
I didn't even know they made those anymore. Well, of course the fucking no you don't, because you don't care about actually looking into things that are morally correct. I honestly find this incredibly disgusting. Instead of acknowledging that he may have done something wrong, he just starts calling his audience slurs. Slurs and virgins, as if it was somehow cool to get in bed with a minor. And then this is what his chat had to say. Somebody in his chat said, "Mike, we don't like teenage girls." And thank God for that commenter, because at least that person has some semblance in their mind of some sort of sanity. But here's what Mike had to say again.
I'm just looking out for you. We don't like teenage girls. I do. So leave. I love them. I love them. So get the fuck out of here, f***it. I love them. So go leave. Are you fucking retard losers? Are you kidding? Pathetic.
Some people were trying to defend Mike, saying that this is just a joke that they make, but the thing is, at this point, if they were willing to let this much shit slide, I'm pretty sure that it's not a joke anymore. Zherka has made jokes like these in the past too, but it appears that in this case, these jokes aren't jokes anymore. These guys are living that reality, and they actually let somebody slip under the radar. But instead of taking accountability for it the next day, which is today, they started making all sorts of excuses and blaming somebody else entirely on this happening, which I find incredibly irresponsible and incredibly gross. Like, I can't put into words just how disgusting this actually is. So let's take a look at what Zherka had to say. "I met bitch through podcast girl who IDs everyone. I checked ID and her friend vouched. No way this woman can be this clout hungry and evil because she is around this industry all the time. It was all for clout. I've been nothing but good to that stupid bitch. We never had one issue in past collaborations. She always just did her job as the girl finder for the streams. I swear to God she had no reason to try and got me got. Can you imagine how much worse that could have got? I don't know the motive, but I am going to ruin that bitch's life for farming that clip off my perfectly clean record. She did not even apologize. She just kept saying that I am tripping for no reason, and the girls are not lying. What a nasty fucking bitch." First and foremost, the fact that these guys have a girl finder so that they can get girls for their streams every night is honestly kind of appalling. It gives me some Ghislaine and Epstein vibes, honestly. Also, instead of acknowledging your irresponsibility, you decide to blame it on somebody else. Look, you were the adult in this situation. This girl, as far as we know, is 16 by all accounts. Instead of you doing the right move and kicking this girl out and getting her away on the chance that she could be a minor, you decide to keep going through with this bullshit anyways. And then you have your little buddy over here telling everybody off, saying that he in fact doesn't mind if they were teenagers. Joke or not, that's not a very good look. The fact that you are willing to call out this quote-unquote girl finder and throw her under the bus doesn't paint too well of a picture either, because it just goes to show that you guys have somebody in the background scouting for all sorts of women that could potentially be taken advantage of in this sort of situation. It's honestly a very disgusting and concerning thing to even mention out loud. It makes you look even more incriminated, if anything. As many of you guys know, I don't like making insane conjectures at all because it's incredibly irresponsible, but something that I want to bring up is, do you guys know where else I've heard of girls finding other girls for people to make content out of? That's right, trafficking situations. Now, to be abundantly clear, and I can't stress this enough, I'm not calling Zherka or Heelmike traffickers by any means. What I'm simply saying is that you alluding to the fact that there's a girl in the background that is known in this industry that recruits other women for the sake of getting them involved in content doesn't paint a very good picture, because the first thing a lot of people will think about when it comes to situations like these is Andrew Tate's case, where he also used a girl to try to source other girls for content. But I digress. We're not even going to get into this territory because it's incredibly murky and muddy, and I don't want to touch this with a 10-foot pole. Zherka came out with this response shortly after. I did nothing wrong. Followed every professional step by ID checking with multiple people and making sure that it was real by asking Abby before going on with the IRL stream. A trusted worker of ours, Abby, clearly sniped us for clout on our off day and lied non-stop with a real ID of her friend's sister that looks just like her. We ditched all the girls because they were not verified by this worker and stuck with the one girl that was clearly a clout-chasing plant and the nuke to the whole broadcast. We did not delete the VOD because we got nothing to hide. We put our whole lives and opinions on 24-hour broadcast and say whatever we want openly for years. Now, try answering this question without joking. What would you have done differently? Nothing. That's what, and you know it. Well, Zherka, to give you an answer to what some of us would have done differently, is maybe not allow the possibility of a girl who potentially may have a fake ID, as many warned you, by the way. I, and many others, would not have allowed that girl to stay and kicked her out promptly. But if you want to make excuses, allow me to present you somebody that by any means is not known for being responsible, that was actually being responsible.
Oh no, she's young. How old are you?
18.
Can she please get out of my house? No, I'm being dead ass, bro. She's 18 years old. You're 18?
18.
Do me a favor. Put the mic right here. No, I'm being dead ass. Put the mic right here.
Okay.
You have a nice day. I cannot believe you just brought an 18-year-old to my house. That person lied to me, first of all. Dude, she's 18?
Yeah.
Like dead ass?
Yeah.
Like honestly?
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you. Wait, but you know for a fact she's 18? Or she's just saying that? Like, you know for a fact she's 18?
Yeah, she does.
And she wants alcohol? That's insane. You gotta get, I don't wanna see her ID. Just get her out of my house, please. That's insane. Get her out of my house, please. Like, I'm being dead ass. Please, real talk.
If the Island Boys can acknowledge that having somebody around who is underage is wrong and then responsibly remove them from their house and respectfully ask her to leave, if the Island Boys can do something like this, then you actually don't have an excuse. At this point, you're just grasping at straws to try to save your reputation, which honestly would have gone downhill anyway. So I don't understand why now is the time that you're fighting so hard and so desperately to try to clear your image when you are very guilty of doing something that most people, if they were responsible, wouldn't have done. Something that I want to bring up before ending this video, which I saw literally just 20 minutes ago, is this post by Heelmike. Last night we got set up by a trusted worker of mine. This is me kicking out the girls. Secret recording. She wanted fame so bad that she tried taking us down for it. They are both snakes. Nasty and evil women. Told you we were innocent, you stupid fucks. And I'll go ahead and play the recording for you guys so you guys can hear exactly what they're talking about.
I didn't even know.
I thought I wouldn't have
Swear on the Bible and God
on the
and
fucking
Christ.
Bible. On
Swear
the
on your
Bible. I
no.
would not
Swear on your
promise you.
mother,
On my
your
mother,
dad, your whole
on my
family,
dad,
your
on my
whole
whole family.
Look at me. Your whole family dies if you don't say, if you lie. You're above 18.
I'm above 18 on my whole family.
Swear to God.
I swear to God.
Abby, you have been
I
friends
swear
with
to
her?
God, I
You've
would
been
not bring this
friends?
to you. I swear to God, on my family, on my dog, on my job, I would not bring you an underage.
I trust you because, you know, you're respected in the industry. You work for Fresh and Fit. You bring bad bitches. You do other things. You're a respected person. I don't think you would ever bring us a 16-year-old girl to set us up.
No, I swear, I wouldn't.
And you swear to God
I
she's
swear
above
to
18.
God, I swear on my job, I swear on my family, I swear on everything. I wouldn't bring this to you.
Okay.
In my opinion, I feel like this was recorded explicitly for the fact that in case this did turn around and bite them, they could use this as an excuse to try to clear them. But honestly, it doesn't work when you see Heelmike posted this that same night saying 0 regrets. Good night. So clearly, he's just lying out of his ass. But honestly, that's just my opinion. You can take this as you will. So to conclude this video, Zherka and Heelmike, but in my opinion, Heelmike even being more of the culprit here, they're both incredibly disgusting individuals that honestly I'm glad got banned for their actions, although I wish their actions would have never happened in the first place. Kick is becoming a very corrupted and dangerous environment for people to start streaming on because it really brings out the worst in people. It makes people behave in some of the most obnoxious and reckless ways possible, trying to do anything for clout. And just so you guys can see how much of a pathetic snake and disgusting individual Heelmike is, here are these clips. Take them as you will.
Hey, here, put your number here because I'm a little lit. They both are. I said, don't do it on camera. Yeah, we're both are. Here.
Yeah, we both are. We're both 12.
No, whoa. You're not 12. Don't get excited, Josiah. You girls are next. Don't worry, you girls are next.
It's Yuli.
Oh, wow. My name is Zherka.
What's my name?
Yuli.
And the worst part about all of this is that people are actually trying to defend Heelmike for doing any of this, making some conjectures and making some claims that the age of consent in certain areas is 16 years of age. Look, honestly, I don't give a fuck for that argument. I don't care if the age of consent is whatever the fuck age in whatever the fuck country. What's important is that we should be protecting people that shouldn't be in environments where they can be taken advantage of because they're young and impressionable, such as the case of this girl in this whole drama, if she in fact was clout chasing. And what I hate even more is that people are actually victim blaming the girl in this situation, saying that, well, she shouldn't have shown up there anyways. Where are her parents? Look, what's important to know about situations like these is that it can't be the minor's fault. They are quite literally fucking stupid and impressionable. Their brains simply don't function at that capacity to think things through. However, an adult does have that capacity. So it's always going to be the responsibility of the adult to turn away any individual who is potentially endangering themselves. In this case, Heelmike and Zherka should have had the integrity to turn this girl away if they even had the suspicion, the ounce of suspicion that she could have potentially been an illegal individual to have around. That being said, I'm glad that Zherka and Heelmike are exposed. I'm glad that they're banned from the internet, and that they will no longer have a platform on Kick to continue doing these antics. And on top of that, I hope that they are pursued with swift and legal action, because what they did is in fact a crime. That's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. Later.